Pourquoi il y a du genre de blanc sur une partie de ton écran là, non? Ah non, c'était un flash de lumière en fait. Hello, I'm recording with. J'ai tellement l'air fatigué, man. Okay, it's like. It's. It's almost 3 a.m. and we're doing cleaning at the workplace of one of the workplace of my friend Samuel. And this is going to be an unlisted video again. And I just want to tell you a little bit about what happened today. Because they stole our camera while we were doing the event. My friend was recording as a second recording with this phone, and that's how I'm still going to be able to post a video even though they stole our camera, because of this phone that we recorded as a second camera actually. But the first one, very costful, that I was using to record my videos at home, was stolen there. And there's a lot of things that happened that we considered during the event. Not only that the guy stole the camera, but before we started the event, when we were preparing, as we were preparing, we had to put different things down the stairs and up on the top of the stairs, and somewhere in the middle, but a little bit higher than the middle of the stairs, that's where we put all the stuff with the big board, the whiteboard, the different things, all at that place. The phone for to record the second recording, because second camera with the phone. And where we put all of that, while I went up on the top of the stairs to put things on the wall having to do with je sais pas trop comment dire ça, dans le fond the things about, we had like publicity for Team Joe on top of the stairs, down the stairs, and while we were putting the publicity on the top of the stairs, the things that were at the middle parts of the stairs were without us watching it, and there was people going back and forth the stairs, up and down the stairs, and there was a mother with her daughter, and as we were, my friend Samuel and myself, on the top of the stairs, I just looked down and I saw the little girl was drawing on the board. And then I was thinking, well, I don't know what she's doing. So I was going down and reaching to her. And I said to her, thinking, okay, don't forget, it's just a little girl. Don't talk to her like you would talk to an adult. And then I said, this is not yours. It's not yours. And then she went up with her mother, and she was very in shock. And her mother said, "Oh, sorry, we thought that that this was a public thing, and the board was there just for people randomly to write on it. But already on the board there was already everything written on it in advance for to count the numbers of going back up and down, back and forth of the stairs. The only thing that were not written already would be the keeping of time from how long it would take me for each turns. And so it should have been apparent to the mother that it was not random for public everybody writing on it. But it seems that she didn't notice. Sam, dans le fond, je suis en train de dire là, que la mère là, de la fille, là, elle dit qu'elle pensait que c'était comme public, le monde pouvait comme écrire sur le tableau. Là. Mais elle aurait dû se rendre compte que ça avait l'air comme structuré, puis que c'était écrit nombre de tours, puis qu'il y avait comme 1 à 40, puis que c'était marqué défi escalier, puis que ça avait pas l'air comme du monde qui passait puis qui écrivait n'importe quoi sur le tableau pourtant. Là. Comment ça se fait qu'elle a pas remarqué ça? L'enfant, ok, je peux comprendre, mais la mère. So I was talking in French with my friend Samuel.
Quand j'y ai parlé aussi, j'y ai dit, on va compter le tour, puis sa mère m'a regardé, puis
Je pense que les deux, ils étaient comme possédés peut-être.
Mais la madame, elle savait plus quoi dire.
Okay, so there's the point where I go down and the mother and her daughter starting to continue to climb the stairs and leaving the board, and the mother was saying, sorry, we thought this was a public thing, and her daughter was just writing on the board. But when they went back up, okay, when they continued, okay, to go their way and up the stairs, I was going toward the board to see what they had done to the board, and I realized I saw what she had begun to write on the board, and I saw that it was written 1, 2, 3, but like in a straight line, 1, 2, 3, and it was what she wrote. And when I stopped her, because I said this is not yours. I was going down and I was looking at her and I said, this is not yours. It's like I stopped her while she was writing on the board, and she had already written 1, 2, 3. So obviously, if I would not have stopped her, the daughter, she would have continued writing 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I was thinking, you were talking about mirrors. In your video, Kelly, you were talking about mirrors. They do mirrors. Well, guess what? Jonathan Fleck, with his ministry, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well, the little girl, she had begun to write on the board 1, 2, 3. And I stopped her because else she would have continued 1, 2, 3, 4. The ministry of Jonathan Fleck, 4, 3, 2, 1 before the fire. It's like she was writing a mirroring of it. 1, 2, 3. And then I stopped her. Not only that, but the little girl was looking like, I don't know if you know about the movie Freddy Krueger. Pretty much everybody know about this. So I guess that you do also. Freddy Krueger. You know the scene in Freddy Krueger when there's the little girl and they are swinging a cord, like dancing cord, and they are singing 1, 2, 3, and then they sing something, and then 4, 5, 6, and they sing something. And it's a song for to go and slumber. And the whole thing about Freddy Krueger is that he's a demon in a dream that is causing people to sleep and to kill them for real in their dreams. So it's like the little girl was there. She was looking exactly like the little girl in the Freddy Krueger. And she was writing on the board 1, 2, 3, just like in the movie Freddy Krueger when they are saying 1, 2, 3. And I realized that because this happened, okay? We got we got stolen the camera, and there's much more to it also that it's very difficult for me to even make sense out of like just putting it like that without people actually being there to see how it took place. But I'm going to say it, okay? My dad, okay, he's old now, but he's playing a video game at home, and in his video game, a couple days prior to the event we did, I was watching him play the video game, and I was asking him, uh, why are you stealing people? Because in his video game, he had to steal people. And I was asking him, what are the consequences of you stealing people in your video game? And then a couple days after, we do the event, and a thief stole the camera. And I was asking my dad a couple days prior to it in his game, what are the consequences if you're caught stealing? And so that all this type of things, okay, it's like in advance for to be able to accept and to know that it was part of the plan, that our camera is gone, and now we have to work what we have to do only using the phone of my friend, just like I'm doing a recording there. It's still possible to do, but it's inconvenient because I was using the GoPro. It was working best like that, and it's like, okay, I cannot do as I want, but I have to do as Jesus wants, and I cannot be so comfortable in what I do because it's like a type of tribulation. It's not the great tribulation, but it's that type of tribulation. And sorry, it's like very tired, and so I'm going to just send it as unlisted, and the other video also of what we took of the event from the phone of my friend, what we could get from recording, and that's it. Okay, I'm going also to send you a logo from one of the place we're doing cleaning, and I think that you can do something with it because it's like an eclipse but with a snowflake, making an eclipse of the sun with a snowflake. And I went to say to my friend, I looked at it and I said, okay, this is an eclipse of the end of winter. And I went and said that to my friend Samuel. So, t'es prêt à t'en aller, là? Okay, so I'm going to stop it there. I'm going to post all of this, and I don't know what you're going to do with this, but again, I'm trusting you to know what to do with this, and believing it is how it was supposed to be. Every of our steps are directed by God. When it's not happening as what we want it to be, uh, He had a reason, and it's like this thing about playing chess, and they have their turn, and we have our turn, and they laugh at us when they took the camera because it was like um, grabbing one of our tower, and it's like they used their full piece of chess to grab our tower, the one of the camera. You see, we still got one of the tower because we still can record with this, but I'm starting to understand the whole thing about the chess game. And anyway, okay, there